So, reaction between metal and dilute HCl and dilute H2SO both we have discussed about it. If you talk about the nitric acid, when metal reacts with the nitric acid, instead of giving hydrogen gas, it gives H2O. When metal reacts with the nitric acid, instead of evaluation of hydrogen gas, it gives H2O. Because nitric acid is not only act as an acid, but it behaves a strong oxidizing agent. So generally metal reacts with either concentrated acid or concentrated nitric acid or even with the dilute HNO3. It gives water, not hydrogen gas is evolved due to strong oxidizing nature of nitric acid. But with the case of manganese and magnesium, with the case of metal magnesium and manganese, when it reacts with the dilute HNO3, it evolves a hydrogen gas. Only these two metal, when they react with the dilute HNO3, does not produce water, rather there is a evaluation of hydrogen gas takes place. Is because of manganese and magnesium act as a strong reducing agent. So due to strong reducing action of magnesium and manganese, even with the dilute HNO3, it produces or evolves hydrogen gas, not water. Now next chemical property, reaction between metal and chlorine. Reaction of metal with chlorine. So my dear students, once again I would like to draw your attention. We have already discussed about the bond, ionic bond. So you might have seen that when metal combine with non-metal, a bond is set up and the nature of the bond is an electrovalent bond or ionic bond. So in this what happens? So there is a transfer of electron takes place between metal and non-metal. Metal loses electron and non-metal receive electron. Please remember it. So similarly sodium reacts with chlorine. So different metal has a different rate of reactivity. So here itself you see the sodium reacts with chlorine at ordinary temperature and forms sodium chloride. Calcium reacts with chlorine, forms calcium chloride. Zinc reacts with chlorine, forms zinc chloride. All these three this reaction takes place at ordinary temperature. But with the case of magnesium metal, there is a need of strong heating, then magnesium chloride is formed. Iron reacts with chlorine, forms ferric chloride or iron 3 chloride. Here iron exhibit +3 valency. Copper reacts with chlorine, forms copper chloride. So all these are an example of a electrovalent compound. Sodium chloride, calcium chloride, zinc chloride, magnesium chloride, ferric chloride, copper 2 chloride. All these are the example of a electrovalent compound, because the transference of electron takes place between the metal and non-metal. So this is one of the indication what type of bond is formed if there is a metal and non-metal. In general, we say that there is a electrovalent bond is present, and the compound is called electrovalent compound. Now next chemical property is reaction of metals with hydrogen. My dear students, just now we have discussed that when the metal reacts with non-metal, metal is losing the electron and non-metal is gaining the electron. Then a bond is set up between them, and the bond is called electrovalent bond or ionic bond. My dear student, you have studied in class 8 the reactivity series that we will discuss in this class also. Hydrogen is placed in a reactivity series, though apart from the hydrogen, all elements are considered as metal. Hydrogen is included in a reactivity series. It gives an indication that hydrogen has a metallic character. What metallic character? One of the feature of metal is it has a tendency to lose electron, because we have already discussed on the basis of electronic concept what is a metal element which has a tendency to lose electron and forms electropositive ion. One of the criteria we decide a particular element is a metal or non-metal on the basis of electronic concept. Element which has a tendency to lose electron and forms electropositive ion is called metal. An element which has a tendency to gain electron and forms negative ion is called non-metal. Now, my dear student, as I said, hydrogen is considered as a metal. It is due to which it has been included in a activity series or reactivity series of a metal. But here, then how is it possible that metal has a tendency to lose electron and hydrogen has also tendency to lose electron? Then how the bond will set up? My dear student, this normally metal do not react with the hydrogen, but highly reactive metal which are Dawang metal in the world of metal, highly reactive, highly electropositive metal are forcing to receive the electron, are giving pressure to the hydrogen. You have to take the electron. So this is only possible that metals which are highly electropositive, means metal those are highly reactive metal, readily loses the electron. So certain metals only react with the hydrogen and forms a metallic hydride which is a ionic compound. So sodium reacts with the hydrogen, forms sodium hydride. Calcium reacts with the hydrogen, forms calcium hydride. Magnesium reacts with the hydrogen, forms magnesium hydride. And these hydrides are electrovalent in nature. Hopefully you understood. If there is any doubt, please let me know. Thank you. Have a nice day.